This is what Kentucky they worked on.
It will be Wilson instead. They'll run a lot of that RPO game.
Yep.
Here is the first touch for Benny Snell Jr. Out to the 30-yard line. Here's the first pass of his FBS career. It is off the... Terry Wilson will give it to him. Benny Snell embraces contact. He loves it. He's one of the best runners in the nation. And
get additional yards. That's exactly what you want from that position.
On the rollout, Wilson with an easy toss to C.J. Conrad. There are a few plays. Another third down faced by him. Wilson in the pocket. Reeled in by Snell. And options last year for 72 yards. This time Snell is tripped
out of it based on the formation of Central Michigan.
Wilson looking long, hit as he throws, has a receiver and off the hands of Dorian. Start at left tackle. Second straight year the Wildcats have lost their starting left tackle right at the eve of the season. They'll set Snell out wide, 4 receivers to the left. It's Bowden who makes the play, needs a 34, and comes up well short.
The golf lessons I needed coming to.
I think you did from what I hear about your handicap. Terry Wilson on first down.
Still can pick it up on third down.
Make the sweep to Bowden, ball's on the ground. Wilson lost it. Championship. Of course, Tonga Vailoa was the late hero. That's the reason we're having this discussion. There's a flag.
That's hard to do.
Benny Snell Jr. He lost the ball. Central Michigan already with 1 takeaway. One of 2 players rotating in at left tackle to dive on that. Wilson under pressure. And down he goes.
First quarter.
A.J. Rose whiffed on the pickup at running back. Now Wilson with a shot on third down. It is complete. A.J. Rose is the back on first down. Rose breaks a tackle. A.J. Rose down the sideline. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Position that Kentucky's going to start this drive with.
Benny Snell Jr. back in there. By the way, on kick returns this year, there is a new C.J. Conrad. The talented players on this Kentucky team, but it's Wilson. Looked like there was some Wilson. Pressure comes, gets away from it. There's the athleticism. Here's the arm. And there is an...
Read this well and had a nice break on the football. Nice escape here by Terry Wilson, but...
Shocker at Michigan.
Bayou Bucket stays on Calhoun.
Terry Wilson with a quick toss here. And the ball pops free. It's another takeaway for Central Michigan.
I feel confident picking the Canes in that one.
Benny Snell Jr., meanwhile, shrugs off a hit. Question, I think, what...
Loved it. That is so Miami, and hoping they bring it back this year.
Wildcats with some tempo will ride Snell. 15 touchdowns last year, the SEC leader. Missed his block there in protection. Wilson airs it out. And David Bouvier could not.
Second and third down, so you develop some rhythm.
Wilson will keep it. He is one of the fastest players on this team, and that's here at Oregon. Playing his first FBS game. Clean pocket. Missed the throw for C.J. Conrad. Back on the ground, Benny Snell Jr. with a hole. Benny Snell Jr. bursts free. A bowling ball. He scores his first touchdown of the season.
Good field position.
Terry looking to throw. Had his eyes down the field. Gets away from 2 Chippewas. And he is dragged down by a third.
A lot of defenders.
Wilson under duress again. Gets it away quicker this time. Lynn Bowden hangs on to the...
A little bit earlier with Terry Wilson.
Wilson intercepted, telegraphed it all the way, and it's Gage Kresge down the sideline. Kresge is out of bounds this year. Wilson had not thrown one. Hoke had not until right now. Why not air it out? Gunnar Hoke down the middle.
Season. He's going to help this offense throughout 2018.
Hoke in trouble, got rid of it. That stops the clock. out of Dublin Kaufman High School, which has produced a whole bunch of D1 quarterbacks. Sideline here. And on a 3rd and 5, it is a draw play, and it is a first down. Saheem King. You lose 17 on the jersey. Hoke. Nearly intercepted. Sets up 2nd down. Hoke. A lot of contact there and an easy. And 1 timeout. Hoke. Pressured up the middle and gets it to Bouvier, the former walk-on. First down give to Benny Snell Jr. And a slow start to the first line a little bit. Seemed to find the areas late in the half, though. Lynn Bowden is stuck on that throw from Hoke. Trevor. Motion Bowden on a 3rd and 6. Gunnar Hoke on the run. A low pass incomplete. Now, still Gunnar Hoke for his 3rd series at quarterback. Rose with a slippery first down run. Back to him on a 2nd down. A.J. Rose with a first down run. 3 straight for Rose. A.J. Rose had stay with the reserve backs. Saheem King into the game. And King takes the handoff here from Hope. Kentucky
has the ability to break tackles.
First pass attempt to the drive for Hoke. And incomplete. Dorian Baker was the one to the bottom of the screen. Now Bowden joins him. Hoke looking for Bouvier, who was his man at the end. Well, Terry Wilson has returned to the quarterback spot for Kentucky, and he takes a shot at his first throw. Incomplete with a... Not badly. Why wouldn't you push him at that point? Take 15 rather than potentially 40. First down run for Benny.
Or touchbacks.
Wilson pulls it down on 2nd down. And to see that
comes out to Wilson.
There we go. Snell fakes it to Wilson. Keeps it off the left side. Dives for the pylon. He is in. Rose right behind him. On the rollout, little flip for Wilson to C.J. Conrad. A short game. And now Swain will have to sit out the first half of next week's game, where Central Michigan will host Kansas. As for your gripe, we'll go to 3rd and 4 first. Rose with another first down run.
It's supposed to be a half. Just say, oh, it's a half, and just stick to it.
Hire some math majors in the NCAA office next year. Wilson over the middle, caught by Baker, and here comes... Back to football, and A.J. Rose. What a game with Rose to take it and head up the middle. A.J. Rose looking for his 2nd touchdown. On the 2nd effort, he's got a 5-20 lead. Saheem King is the back, 3rd string running back here. And a good move inside. Nifty shift. Snell is 6 yards away. Wilson will pull it down this time. Terry Wilson has not had to show.
Get him really acclimated on this level of football.
Brought back 16 starters on offense and defense. 30-yard, give it to Benny Snell. Total yards after contact, nearly 900 of his 1,333. Quick hitter here, it's Cleveland.
They're very high on.
Saheem King running with room and a crease across the 40.
Ball pound away, and then when we have opportunities or they present themselves, go ahead and take.
Snell fakes a sweep, runs it for the first down.
Benny Snell, you can turn around, give it to him, and let him close the game for you.
Wilson gets away from Crawford on the blitz, flings it to the end zone, jump ball there, and incomplete. Back to the ground game with Snell. A short pickup, burns some more. Lexington fell in love with his community. They've fallen in love with him. Wilson with the keeper there. Fake to Snell and Lynn Bowden. Wilson with time. Looking for King. Hit the back of Malik Fountain in coverage. The SEC as it stands, and things will change, they'd only be favored in likely one of those games. You big Beastie Boys guy?
Oh, yeah. That album for sure. There may have been one after that.
That had most of the hits. Crosby, Stills, and Nash guy. Wilson will flip it on 3rd and 3. Has the first down to Conrad. Rather well in the second half. Benny Snell takes it. Keep that clock moving with only one.
They got to stay healthy. And you come into the season losing a left tackle for the second consecutive year to start the year. That is tough.
One more snap for Terry Wilson. One more handoff, and that is that.